Sorry about that, traders. We're okay now. I mean, it is pouring rain. The rain is terrible. Thunder and lightning. It's raining George Soros and Zuckerberg's outside. Yep, they tried to shut us down, Coach K, but we would not let them. Okay, guys, sorry about that. S happens, right? S happens. So here we are. We're back again. Let's just act like that didn't happen. Bitcoin, 4 hour. Upward sloping flag. Possible ascending triangle action. Accumulation is real. Sell wall is real. How many candle body closes did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This area right here. Wonderful. We'll see. The peasants will rise. And the sell wall whale, George Soros, will lift his arm up and we will shoot up. It's to be expected, but could always be contradicted. Alright, that's the price action we got going on right now. We're going to move on to Litecoin. Make the top 3 quick so we can get into those requests from you, viewing audience. Oh, we don't do Coinbase anymore, man. Man, that song was good. Yeah, this guy who I follow who does the retro wave stuff, he came out with new stuff today. So we're playing it right now, guys. What's his name? His name is Aesthetic? Aesthetic without an E, if that makes sense. If you know how to spell aesthetic, take out the E. Sorry again, guys. So, yeah, I don't have many people watching now. I'm sure they were like, I'm done with this crap. I'm out of here, man. It's our first time we've ever had a power failure in a stream before, ever. 100 live streams at this point, around there. So, yeah, man, we'll see. BK Hood wants MTL. We got Neo on the list already. IOST. Now, that is a coin I've not heard in several days. And you know what? Emrys, I saw that. B&B, bed and breakfast coin. Was that right? You did that. Hey, by the way, I want to give a shout out to Paul. To Paul, who you don't want to say the last name. Paul, thanks for the tier 2 Patreon. James Anderson. Sorry, James. Thanks for the tier 3 Patreon, man. Really do appreciate you, man. Alright, so Chris from Periscope, hello, man. Ryan Truth, ONT is pumping. Oh my goodness, man. That you figured it would, right? It was consolidating bullishly. It was in a bull pole, bull flag. BQX for keeping us lit. Thanks for being here, man. Guys, I want to say once again, I do apologize about the technical difficulties, but, you know, I hear George Soros owns part of DARPA. Controlling the weather, man. MCO, we got MCO on the list for you, One Man Army. No problem, man. What's up, Brandon? Emrys? Rory? I'm back, I made it. Beagle? Jorge? Keebs? Nav for Crypto Rick? Oh, I remember Nav, don't you, Patreon? Y'all know about Nav. Man, that was beautiful, wasn't Nav? That entry. Snowing crazy like there, Brandon? I'm sorry, man. Storming. Storming like the Riverlands. Game of Thrones. Kappa. What's up, Brandon? Or, yeah, Brendan. Wow, I said Brandon. Well, there's Brandon. We were just talking about Brandon. So it's Brendan and Brandon, hello. John, Arlo. Yeah, I know, right? But your cost of living is crazy out there, Arlo, so it's tough, man. XLM, put that on the list. Emrys, no one ever asks about XLM anymore. They forgot about it, man. Zill. Some Zill on the list. What's up, Crypto Tigers? Sunday in Australia. ONT resting price may be. Can I speculate? Ooh, can I? No. But I can look at the coin for you and we can make some observations. How about that, man? Is that cool, man? What's up, MK Honey? Welcome to Jesus. Guys, we got the leader in here. The Bit Lord, Jesus, man. Derek, hello, man. TRX is on the list. Third one we're going to look at. You been listening to Miami Nights on YouTube, Jules? Thanks for being here, dude. That's it. Aesthetic like that, One Man Army. Alright, just trying to catch up. Can I get an IOTA? IOTA keeps. Oh, I love IOTA, man. Made me a lot of money. And a lot of other people a lot of money. Looking for a wild card, Jules? Well, we got the wild cards. We posted a couple of them. A few of them today, right? They're doing okay. C and D. Trade setups are spot on. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, Rory. Hello, Julianne. How's Doge? Hope it's drier up there than it is down here. Oh my goodness. It's just... I don't even know. If y'all, can y'all hear this? Hold on. Probably not. It's not bad. I mean, it's loud, but can you hear the raindrops hitting the window? You want to hear that? I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Anyway. Sorry about that, Dak. Verge, we got you covered. My favorite nurse. Darba. Got it, Trucking Crypto. Got it, man. We're going to take care of Idaho for you. Watching while you drive, bros. Be careful, man. No TA is worth distraction from the road. Be careful, man. Barack, how you doing, man? We made it. We made it back. So, Litecoin fell out of its flag, but it's still holding this 125.56 area. Like to Jesus, man. Makes me a little nervous if I was a short here. The entry was here, but now this is a time where you might be rethinking your short, just because of how many times we've held the support, the body of the candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we add the 7, that little wick right there. This seems to me probably pretty strong, showing strong price action. So maybe just make an adjustment. No, man. No, man, it's weird, the difference in price action between Bitcoin and Litecoin. Is it descending triangle, guys? Oh my god, kind of. That's okay, though. That's okay. I guarantee you we're probably hitting some sort of 50% retrace on our Fibonacci, and that's really what's going on. Okay? Swing low to swing high. Where are we at? Oh, no, we're not. We're like right there. Maybe the swing low is there? I don't know. No, that wasn't it. So we were close to the 50%. Look how close we were to 50% retrace. We just didn't quite make it. I don't know what we're hitting then. No idea. Just hitting some level of... over here, look left. You can see these wicks here. That's what's being tested as support right now. But we'll see. This is obviously bearish type of pattern development, but should be okay, man. Should be okay. Just based on what Bitcoin does, Litecoin's following right behind it. You're still above your 20 and your 50, but you're still well below that 200 MA. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Going on to Ethereum now. Give me a sound check, guys. Make sure I'm coming in clear and crisp with a good balance in the audio. Once again, I just want to say thanks so much for being here. You could be doing anything, but you choose to be with us at hypedoncrypto.com, your #1 source for cryptocurrency technical analysis. Love it, man. Yeah, that's it, right? Okay, make sure. Oh, wow, that looks great. So breaking, possibly breaking a little bull pennant. Your 20 just crossed over your 200 like Bitcoin did. Same thing, same type of movement on your MAs. You've got 67 on the RSI. You're hot, but not too hot. Just like how we like it. Okay, we're like the bear, Goldilocks, the porridge. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just right. We had, pretty strong levels of positive momentum, making higher highs. Wonderful, no divergence there in any way. But, if we start getting up above this 525 area and our RSI doesn't meet 82, we're going to be seeing bearish divergence on our RSI. So got to be careful with that. And not only that, if despite wherever we go with our price action, if we don't match this level, we're going to be seeing bearish divergence on the RSI and the MACD. It's preemptive and very real possibility. So Ethereum's had a great run, but we'll see what happens next. Again, this 525.78 area is an incredible level of resistance. We've whipped off it right here. failed. We've already hit it twice. This bull run's highs. Alright, that's Ethereum. We're going to move on to bed and breakfast coin for Emirates. Okay, man. So, what do we got going on? It's a downward sloping channel. Had a wonderful, incredible, beautiful run. But it seems like we're just going through a little bit of a correction right now. That's okay. Nothing wrong with correcting. When you hit all-time highs, you double topped. Right? So you actually technically made an all-time high. Okay? You technically did, and that's okay, but that still is kind of considered double top. But that's it. Look, consolidate like this, let everything cool down, and you'll be fine. So you made, jeez, triple MACD, bearish divergence. Made a high, then a higher high. Actually, no, you didn't. Not right here. You made the double MACD bearish divergence, but now you're making lower highs, so it doesn't matter. Jeez, you hit down at 30 on the RSI at one point. Last time we did that was the 6th of March. We've been so powerful, bed and breakfast coin. It's been wonderful, but currently just fell out of that little wedge that we saw going on. Now just making a little correction. Let's see if we can hold above this 15,939 area. That was the measured move from the wedge. Soon enough, it'll be used as support once again. Will we double bottom? Possibility. Double bottom, go to the moon, man. The measured move for the bull pole, if this was a flag, would be 21,870. Have it marked right there. So we'll see. But your positive momentum is just drying up like we're an oasis in the desert. Okay, man? So very, very low levels of volume, insignificant across the board. Haven't seen good levels of volume since the 24th of March when we had our second leg up. Leg 1, 2, 3. Bed and breakfast. Keep your eye on it. But going through a little correction after a very, very nice, beautiful bull run. Okay, guys, corrections happen. It's okay. And I look, I'm surprised we haven't fallen further, because the most common areas where you turn things around, your 382, 50% the 618. We're only just now, we're literally testing the 236 as a support right now. We're literally on it. Okay, that means we've retraced 23% of the way from the bottom to top. Okay, so we'll see. BNB. Let's go to ADA. If you're enjoying this live stream, we'll consider the power outage a mulligan. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. Wait, wrong Cardano. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, man. So, wonderful trade. I know some of you Patreon got in on this, and we actually, this was before the Patreon, I think, even launched. It was like when we started it. It was one of the first ones, so this was a freebie. This was one we showed to the world on a lightning analysis. Had a ascending triangle slash symmetrical triangle that we broke out of, and we hit target 2539. That was this high here. Went a little above it, broke down. Now we're currently at that price again. Probably decent amount of value there. Seriously, decent amount of value right here. You know, guys, if the trend's reversed, we talked about this level, this 2479 level. We said we are bearish on ADA until it breaks it. Guys, well, it broke it, and we didn't even go down to touch it. We came down to the measured move and are touching that area, and now it seems like we're starting to show some strength and some value at these levels. So, looking at a swing low to swing high, well, how do we retrace? Do we retrace 38%? Oh. No, yeah, just about. Looks like we fell below it and we're just now breaking back above that 382, the 38% retrace from the run, from the bottom of the run to the top. Pretty common. Having a lot of issues. Bears are having very, very tough time bringing this price down anymore. You can see it with the price action. The bears tried, failed. failed, 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 failed. And now, here we are, guys. Back above the 382. This might be the area that the Algos and the George Soros decide to turn this thing back around and continue this new trend that we are currently possibly in. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Higher low. Hello? Where y'all been? Hope you're making money in these wonderful spring days for the altcoins that went through the winter. Let's ADA, guys. Talked about targets. The measured move of the symmetrical triangle at 3115, the 50%, the 618, 3568, 4011. Okay, guys? Be to Jesus, man. That's it. That's ADA. Tronics up to bat. Batting average 2. Whatever. Papa Whiskey Mike, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch, man. You the real Jesus, we couldn't do it without you. Thanks, Papa Whiskey. Alright, man. So we went out on a hunch here. I feel like I'm at an 80s dance right now. Okay, aesthetic, man. We're not trying to beat a dance. Hold on, this music might be too loud. No one said anything though, did they? Yeah, no, someone said sounds good. Okay, that's cool, man. We'll, check it out. Hold on, let me, okay, never mind. I think we're good. The song ended, so the dance, the 80s dance music ended. We jumped in our DeLorean, and we're going to the next dance. Definitely looks like symmetrical triangle action going on, right? Price contraction ending. But you know, look. Down here, 1 reaction low, 2, 3. It's really a low, and then 2 reaction lows, and then 2 reaction highs, which makes me think, methinks, maybe, we might have a great area of value, and it'd be a wonderful run up once again, if we can make it. Have a pretty loose stop loss, just in case we want to come down to this 488 level, just to test that again, if we invalidate this upward sloping trend line. But I do think that this is a decent trade setup. 3.5 to 1 risk to reward, guys. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's Tronics. Below the 50 on the RSI, but what really kind of got me was seeing that we had some Class C bullish divergence. Class C bullish divergence, okay, guys? We also made our stop loss a little bit looser in case we wanted to touch that 20 MA again and fall a little below it like we did before. History, guys. The volume is completely drying up. The calm before the storm. Okay, guys. Take a look at chat real quick. You see a symmetrical triangle on Bitcoin on the 4-hour coming to a point tomorrow, says MK Hani. Possibly, man. There's a possibility of it. Well, there's definitely price contraction going on, and there's definitely accumulation going on, so... ADA has been requested? What? What? Am I in outer space? Is this John Wayne Jesus? Did we not just cover ADA? Am I crazy, man? Thanks to Sean, man. GG's, man. Julianne wants some fun. Is fun, guys? So that's Tronics. That's my take on it. That's what I think about it. I think you have a relatively loose stop loss up, skewer a little bit of your reward, a little bit more risk, just so we can make it to the top with our divergence down here. Okay. Okay. Yep. Good enough. Possible accumulation, buying pressure. And George Soros is up here. We don't care if he's up here. We're going to sell when we get to George Soros. Okay, guys? That's what we're going to do. TRX. XVG. Ooh, I heard bad things about XVG. Oh my god, XVG is tanking. What happened, man? What happened? When you get that high, Ah, you're still above the flag. What's everyone scared about, man? Seriously, what are people scared about, man? Oh, barely. My God, look at that. Look how you double bottomed. Wow, off that 1272. But now you're currently using the 20 MA as a resistance. Having issues there. Having issues getting back above the 50 on the RSI. Having issues there. But showing Class A bullish divergence. That is a reality. As you can see right here, you made a low, then you made a lower low, but you made higher levels of positive momentum. Okay? But we'll see. It's really, there's no telling. You're having issues, and you're kind of disrespecting this upper trend line pretty well, pretty bad. Maybe if we could make adjustments here. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, maybe. This one wick, which you have 1, 2 touches, 3 right here, 4 here. So this seems like a possibility. Making the adjustments. We'll just keep it like that. I like that. We're going to do that. A little bit of bullish divergence, Class A, with bull flag, bull pole action. Measure moves 1570 if it ever breaks at this point. But we'll see. We will see, man. It's XVG. Neo. Oh, Neo. Wonderful Neo. Keanu Reeves coin, guys. Still in it. Still holding, guys. Remember, Patreon? You had the entry last night. And it's just, look, sometimes it takes time. You gotta be patient with these, okay? It takes time. Low volume weekend. Bullish trend. We've reversed it. It's been shattered overall. So don't worry about that. No divergence. Above the 50 on the RSI. You bounced off of it. Awesome stuff. Down here, I always like seeing that. Okay, so good stuff there. Look, if you, I guess it doesn't matter now since, you know, the entry is gone. So this was a Patreon thing we had set up. Pretty tight stop loss. Was it like right here, guys? I think. And then we would just sell up here. So, yep, I know a lot of people got their limit buys filled last night. And yeah, trade's going on. And I don't know, I don't really like the price action here. We're just having issue finding buyers. Wicking off this 20 MA pretty hard, but look what's happening. If you look down, look south, you can see the golden cross is as close as it can literally get before crossing, pretty much, right? You can see that right there, man. Crypto Nurse, can we look at Neo to Ethereum? Yeah, it's probably looks like the same thing, right? Oh yeah, no, we looked at this. That's right. Entry position. We were so close to the entry. Oh, we never got there. Might get another opportunity just based on this price action. Looks a little, ooh, right? Something like that. Bear pole, bear flag. See that happens. You may not get a shot, but you already had your golden cross right here. Broke down. Wonderful entry. This created that. It's truly created this second low. Okay, 1, 2. Now we have 2 lows up here, 2 highs, ascending triangle. Yeah, now we're looking at it. Crypto inertia, this is wonderful. Huge ascending triangle on our hands. And if you can get if you want to get in on this, you're pretty close to the level. You can move this up a little bit because we just kept moving laterally to the right. So anytime you could touch this, man. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Great stuff. This is official. An official ascending triangle. You get in down here, that's your best value. You move your stop. You can keep that stop. I would recommend to keep it pretty freaking loose here, because if we broke that, came down double bottomed here on a previous low and bounced off it, I don't want you getting stopped out. And it's possible. I've seen that happen. That's why I always talk about looking left at your previous reaction low and trying everything you can to make it your stop a little lower than that, okay? Yeah, you had that bearish divergence that let us know that we'd be coming down. But the big question is, will we hit our entry? Our perfect, beautiful, to Jesus entry? We're pretty close, guys. Keep your eye on this. NEO to Ethereum. If we broke out, our measured move would be 0.7174217. I guess 17% of an Ethereum. Whatever. I don't know. We're just looking at, we just do the charts, guys. We don't do the stuff, you know. I don't know. Whatever it is. I just can't think of the word right now. My God. That's NEO. Crypto Nurse. Wonderful. Be ready. Be ready to get your beautiful entry. Okay. That's NEO to Ethereum. MCO. Next on the list. And guys, thanks again for being here. HypedOnCrypto.com. Okay, so we've hit the 50% retrace from the top to bottom on MCO. Looking great. Stair-stepping. The one that got away. Yeah, this is good. We talked about the 868. I think we even talked about the 749. You break above these areas, you should be in good shape, and you're currently above that level. But we also talked about the 919 area. If you look left, candle body closes, insane level of resistance. This will act as a brick wall, and if you look, price action's telling us yes, it will be respected. Huh. Got a little bit of bearish divergence. And you have bearish divergence on both your RSI and your MACD. You keep making higher highs and you keep making lower levels on your RSI, and you keep making higher highs, and you first it was Class C, then it became Class B. No, Class C to Class A. Became Class C to Class A, your strongest form, and you're also got bearish divergence too. Hey, Master Mudgum, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. You the Jesus, man. Couldn't do it without you. Welcome to the team. So, guys, just remember, those 50% retracements, they're pretty common. So, yep, inverse Drake song. Real bad inverse Drake song. So just be careful here. I think until we break that 919 area, we'll have issues. So terrible place to be entering right now. Okay, this is one you want to watch. You don't want to be messing around with this because you could get seriously burned. Good entry. I don't know. This one's just kind of like, there's so many coins out there that are going through these runs. You kind of missed the boat on this one. I'm sure it could just keep going, of course, man, of course. But you're hitting profit-taking level area right now, 50% retrace. So we just, congratulations if you got in on it. But we are at key resistance right now. Okay. Interesting. Huh. You know what? Take the bet. Let's see if we could possibly get a good entry. Right down here. That's your entry. 795 MCO. Okay. We only have one reaction high. So it's not even a triangle. Okay. One could argue and say that it's a wedge. Wait, nope. Guess we know what it is, right? Upward sloping channel. There you go. There you go, man. Wait for it to come down here. You'd be buying at the bottom. Best area value. $7.95 entry. SMCO. MTL. Oh, this is one of those blood coins. It's a Patreon, but you're still above. Okay. We reposted this chart like this, where you had a support zone. You're still within that support zone. Okay. So just gotta keep playing it by ear. It's a very, very choppy coin, but at the end of the day, we keep making higher lows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reaction lows. Okay, they keep making higher lows. 7 consecutive higher lows. Wonderful stuff. You take out all this chop and this noise right here, you can see this is the battleground area. It would be the triangle, right? So no real divergence at all on either, so this isn't telling us much. So just make sure you stay above this blue upward sloping trend line, which is anything below 45, 60 is going to get a little froggy because we've never fallen below those levels ever. So that's it, man. So MTL approaching the end. We're going to be closing in on this at some point. May test it once again, may not, but we just have to wait and see. That's it. Got to be patient on some of these coins. Wait for development, the end of the development. IOST. Oh, wow. Now, we talked about this area, right? This head and shoulders, slanted head and shoulders, broke down, bear pole, bear flag. When you didn't make that measured move all the way, you just kept floating along, broke down, hit the 1.618 fib extension. And remember talking to Julianne about this one, where we still were in a bull trend no matter what. That was a big deal. And now we're rising, so look at this 445 area. It's a clear level of resistance. It was. Why was this area so important, guys? Well, I'll show you why it was so important. Here's your beautiful textbook cup and handle stuff. Wonderful symmetry, like art. I'd like to put it on my wall, frame it, but the measure move to the neckline. 122 Satoshis from the neckline and the breakout. 122 Satoshis. That gives us our measured move. That is why this area was used as such a strong resistance. And now we've broken it again. Okay, this time was a fluke. We're going to see if we can get up there. I wonder if we have some form of bearish divergence. Probably. So far, yes, we do. Somewhat. Barely, but this isn't over yet, okay? Not over at all. But as you can see, you made a high here. You made this high on positive momentum. Then you made a high right here. Actually, no, you don't have divergence yet. Not yet. Good. Good stuff. Because if you break to the upside, test this area up here, 505, and you break it, there's good possibility here you may make higher highs on your positive momentum, which would be great. That's what we want to see. Back above 50 on the RSI. When we were in this little consolidation phase right here, we couldn't break above it. Okay, something new. We're back above it now. Good stuff. Gotta let it play out. I mean, your next level resistance is, you're kind of at it right now. If you look left. Candle body closes right here. Okay, so what's going to be next? If you can break that level, well, right here. 504, 505, right around that area. It's your next level of adversity. If you can break this 476 area, that's it. That's IOST. Bull trend, quite well established, and it all started with a cup and handle. $10 till, 8 till, 2 till. BQX. This one was interesting yesterday. Didn't quite get to where we wanted, right? Did we? Can't remember when this was posted. I think we did it yesterday, maybe. But nevertheless, look at that. Target got hit, right? Still no golden cross here, right? No golden cross. Understandable. Retail. What? Okay, so with this a good level, honestly, at this point, 2 coins, 2. We can only do 1, man. You know, put Neville on there for you. Honestly, at this point, this might be a good entry now. Okay. Really tight stop loss. Really, really tight. So if you get stopped out, who cares? So a good entry at this point now would be 30,263. We might touch it. That'd be great. If we did, we could see it like nav. Remember Patreon? Same type of stuff. Oh, we missed it, man. No way. Comes up to this level, comes down. Let's see if we can get it. Right there, 30,263. Okay, so had a high and a higher high. Okay, positive momentum and price, sweet. Okay, no real divergence. Okay, so next run maybe we could start that bearish divergence with a higher high and lower highs on positive momentum. Okay, there you go. We changed it up. That's BQX. Hope it helps. Weird, man. Upward sloping flag stuff or channel, whatever, not flag, just channel. And kept making Day Dookie, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch, man. You the real Jesus, we couldn't do without you. Thanks for being here, Day Dookie. But it's a Night Dookie now, right? You a Night Dookie, man? So yeah, multiple like spikes in positive momentum, like they're right around the same level, right? So you had hey Dan, man. Dan, thanks so much for the that $5 contribution, man. Really appreciate you. You're a real Jesus, dude. We couldn't do it without you. You got any question about TS in the channel and Discord, man? Thanks, dude. Really appreciate you, man. I know you're happy about Ripple, right? Ripple being a Jesus, man. Okay, so like, you know, every time you made a higher high, you keep making the same levels of positive momentum, equating to Class C bearish divergence. But as we can see, it's not really affected things so much. You keep making higher prices. It's like Honey Badger doesn't care, man. Right? It's Neville the Honey Badger. Okay, so above 50 on your RSI. Yeah, well, you know, there's no divergence. Not really yet. No bearish divergence on your RSI because you keep making higher prices and higher levels of strength, right? So we'll see if we can make another high and make a higher level of strength, possibly. It's looking pretty decent for Neville right now. The only issue I think we have is this triple Class C bearish divergence. It's the only issue I see with this. And you're really struggling with this area. Seems to me using it as a resistance. But it's tough to tell, right? It's just so choppy right here. So, and currently you see these wicks, this price action's telling us we're making, you know, we have serious issues with finding buyers here, and we're also making a lower high than our previous high. So we may break down for a while because that right there could coincide with our triple Class C, triple Class C, MACD, bearish divergence. My God, say that 5 times fast, guys. So yeah, this could easily be due for a breakdown for a little bit. Consolidation in a downward sloping fashion, just based on the lower high we're making, the struggling bulls, and the MACD. So that's it. It's Neville. Hope that helps. NAV coin. Ooh, NAV. I like NAV, guys. Wonderful entry. Was hit like the Jesus man. And here we are. Beautiful levels of profit already. If you're a Patreon, we told you when we were up here at these levels, wait to buy right here. Bitcoin tanked, limit buy filled us up, double bottom, stop loss didn't even get close to touched. Boom, here we are. Still in it. Patreon, you're still in this trade. Let it run, guys. Let it run. Got a long way to go. Golden cross just occurred. Got a bright future for NAV, at least for the short term. Coolest stuff, guys. Cool. Gonna check on chat real quick. I know we've been having a pretty good evening besides the whole power glitch. Seems like the rain's dying off. It's not near as bad now. Good. What's up, I Hate Windows? Thanks for being here. Hope Germany's doing well. Just reading chat, guys. Forgive me. It's an inverse doji star on Tronics. I'm not sure. I didn't see it. But normally you're in a downtrend and that star is there and you break to the upside, right? So we were kind of going lateral, weren't we? Exit scam for XVG, possibly. Alright, just a lot of coin requests, not much else going on, it seems. Thanks, Fox. Do appreciate that. Oh, I didn't hit that bot target. Hey, it happens, Brandon. It's okay. There's always another one, right? Like NAV. Yep, CDT, it sure was. You know, it's incredible what you're doing, right? No, I don't know, man. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, I guess. I'm just trying to help as best I can, you know? Braden says, just gotta work. First thing I do is come here for a quality TA. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Braden. Really do appreciate the kind words, man. There's a lot of coins I'm bullish on. Tons of coins, Drew. Did we get Rec? Team Sticky? No. We didn't get Rec, but Rec was one of those. I don't know if we hit our target on the Patreon. That's right, Dan. You scared of Urge? That's right, guys. It's your local on the 8s. Snap, guys. Still in it. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Golden Cross, NAV. Candle close in 20 seconds. 20 second, guys. 20 seconds. It's weird, man. Music's weird. No, LMC is not on the list. Keyboard. No one would ever ask that for LMC. Never heard of that in my life. If valid, can you charge a symmetrical triangle measure move on Bitcoin? Should a $400 pop? Check it out. Talking about right here. What about these? You talking about this? MK? Right here? problem with it, MK, is normally you want to have a wick or candle body and a wick up here and have it, you know, the size of the pattern is just, it's nothing here, right? So normally you want to have a wick up here, a high, right? And then have a wick here, and then a wick here, and then, you know, right? So you can do it like this, but there's nothing here, right? So you have to do your top, your highest high is right here. So if you do that, it's a very small triangle, right? Something like this. Yeah, there you go. You're $400, man. $425. If we broke it to the upside, we'd like to get some volume. Okay, if we don't have any volume, might just be $400, right? $425. That might be the top of the upward sloping flag, right? Let's just say, for instance, we did it right now. There you go, man. There's your self-fulfilling prophecy of the upward sloping flag, right? So yeah, if we break the upside, measure move, MK Honey on top of it. Sharp, man. I like it, dude. I like it a lot. So we could say that would be a measured move if we could break this. We're out of room. You know, normally you want to be broken out by now. You're at 98% of the way, 95% of the way being done with this, right? So there's your measure move if we can break to the upside and maybe a little bit of volume. But I don't know who's buying right now. George Soros, he told me he was on vacation somewhere. He couldn't tell me where. Bogdanov, same thing, man. So that's it, man. So yes. Measure move, $425, $400. Yes, sir, like you said. On Kraken, you have a 8500 wick. Ooh. Well, there you go, man. 8500. Whew. Well, that screws everything up, though. Jeez, man. There's a lot of manipulation. That would make the symmetric triangle weird. So, what's up, C. Kane? Alright, man. So, that's Bitcoin. I'm gonna go to Litecoin. Yeah, like descending triangle stuff at this point, I guess. Got like 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Right? So, we'll see what happens with that. Running out of room, but kind of makes sense with if Bitcoin's almost done with its pattern. You know, Litecoin's gonna be making the same move Bitcoin does, and yeah. Normally, when you start getting to the end of these patterns, whichever area it's closest to, it's gonna be breaking that side a lot. I've seen that, just experienced it. So, if you're, you know, down here towards the end, normally, and you're showing weakness, you'll break down. But if you're showing strength towards the top and you don't fail, a lot of times you can break to the upside. Okay, so, but again, this is a bearish pattern, but again, all bets are off with Bitcoin. So that's it, man. You know, one could say, oh man, it's like a symmetrical triangle, actually. Okay, whatever. Sure, symmetrical triangle, same thing. There you go, man. It's Litecoin. Ethereum. Yep, broke your little pennant. Bullish pennant. 20 crossed over the 200. Great strength. 66 on the RSI. But you're having issues at the 525.78 area, right? Same thing. So, that's it. We had a great level of positive momentum, the highest level you'd seen since 21st of March, right here. So, really got to break that 525 area if you want to see higher prices. You break that 525 area, 576 a real possibility. Okay, so that's Ethereum. Let's go to XLM. Remember, guys? Neckline. Inverse head and shoulders. Slanted inverse head and shoulders. And you're hitting the neckline right now. You break this neckline, you're immediately going to 3641. You break that, your measure moves 4030 on XLM. So pretty much the worst area. I mean, look, you want to buy the confirmation on the breakout, but this is not good value to buy right now. You're very, very high. Your candle body right now is above your previous candle body close, but now it just snapped back to it. So clear levels of slanted resistance right here. So just be mindful of that. And you are making levels of bearish divergence right now. Okay, very clear levels of bearish divergence. This will be Class B bearish divergence. You're double topping on your price action. And you're making a lower high on your positive momentum. Okay, so we'll see if we can break that. But based on this right here, showing a lot of weakness. So. Wow, not even gonna say your name, but thanks so much for the follow on Twitch, man. Thanks, dude. All right, so yeah, inverse head and shoulder stuff going on. You're at the neckline. Will you break? Will you rise? If you do, there's a good chance you'll see the measure move of 4030, right? Measure move, measure it. It's right here, 4030 area. There you go, man. XLM, keep it on your radar. Keep it on your radar. We will. Alright, man, it's XLM. Oh, by the way, you can say something else for XLM. Broke out of a very large, you know, downward sloping channel. You've done it. So, you're making higher lows. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2 consecutive higher lows in your previous low now. So, I mean, things look pretty good. Again, very big deal. You're at a critical level on XLM, so keep your eye on it, guys. Put it on your watch list. ZIL pumping. Rising wedge on POA. Oh, it must be coming down soon then. What's up, Robert? Thanks for being here, man. Wow. 733. Oh, wow, look at this, guys. Wow. Look where you are on ZIL. See this? What? Critical level. This is your all-time high wick. Jeez, man. You break this. Matthew McConaughey, guys. Interstellar. You're gone. But here's the problem. You're double topping with literally no positive momentum, which is Class B. This is the worst place in the entire world to buy. Worst place. I mean, there's nowhere. This is like Goldilocks. No, the Wizard of Oz girl, Dorothy, and she's like tapping her slippers. She's like, there's no place like home. And it's like, because she's here right now, and she's like, there's no place like home, because she wants to go back to Kansas, because this is a really scary critical level of resistance that could easily tank from here. But if she breaks, if Dorothy breaks, she will not be going to Kansas. She'll be going to the moon with no resistance. So something like that. Okay, so nicely, you're bouncing off this 20 MA. Wonderful there. But again, you have no strength on this push up. Look, you had a high here with this level of positive momentum. You literally have no positive momentum. Very weak, and no volume, right? You gotta have volume to get through here. Normally when you have candles like this, these are exhaustion candles, right? When they just spike up like this, hit these critical levels, normally you want to like have some chop, right? Just chop, chop, chop. Come back down. You know, something you could do. I'll show you this. How about this? This is good for ZIL. This is an ascending triangle on ZIL. This reminds me of ONT, Light to Jesus, man. Okay, so what is your area? Your area to buy is here, and you will not balk on this. Okay, you will not. Okay, let it come down to us. If we can hit this one more time, great. If we miss it, that sucks. But if you wanted to enter on this, if you wanted to get in on this fun with Zill, gotta come back, create a consecutive higher low than your previous lows, okay? That's what you want to do. I'd like to see that. The bearish divergence tells us that. Also, yeah, we had a bearish divergence here on the RSI before we tanked a little bit, right? Higher high, lower high, RSI. So, see if we can get down here, guys. Ascending triangle right near all-time highs, guys, in the altcoin spring. Just refer to ONT. Refer to ONT. But buying now, not a good idea, because your risk to reward is terrible here, because you could tank all the way down to where we are. Not this song, guys. Okay. Here's the thing. If you did break out of this, say you were in this long term or something, you already owned it. Say, how do we get targets, man? Well, you're gonna have a couple schools of thought here, okay? 103 Satoshi, measure move up. But that's not where you're gonna sell all your profit. 103. You can take some profit here. No problem, man. Okay. Let's just move this old one, 733. So this is 852 on Zill. Okay, you got this area right here where your measure move. You'll hit this for a little bit, but let's actually do some fibs too, so we can. Okay, top to bottom. Swing out, swing low. Yeah, your top to bottom fibs, you got your 1272, 1414, and the 1618 up here. I mean, it's not very far off, but I mean, like, look, 1005, so it's fib extension, 1044 if you wanted to, if we broke, but we'll see, okay? But nevertheless, you do have forms of buying pressure and accumulation, and you have a sell wall, and you're hitting the same area like a brick wall over and over and over, okay? What just happened? Why did this move? What? What? Freaking out, man. There. Whatever just happened there. That was weird. Okay, keep Zill on your list. Look for a good entry here, everyone in the world. Look for it, guys, down here. Maybe at the stop loss little. Who cares about your risk to reward here? As long as you can sell a little bit here in case the trade fails, but I wouldn't be worried about it. I'd be worried about, I'd be going into this knowing what kind of pattern development we have right now, and then I'd play it like this, where your risk to reward really is 5.84 to 1, okay, and above. So this is Zill, guys. ONT pumping. Broke out of that flag, I'm sure, right? All-time highs. Wonderful transition. Tripping through time. Let's go back in time for ONT, looking at this pattern right near all-time highs, right? ONT. Here we go, guys. What was going on here? Okay, look left. See all this Rudy poo? Okay. All-time high stuff. You break this, you're gone. Here's a high, a low, second reaction high, second reaction low. This is where Brendan bought in, right, Brendan? This is where people bought in. We talked about it in the stream. This is where you buy. Your measure move up was 41.79. We ran to it when we busted out. We hit our third time, the rule of three, guys. The fourth time we attempted, we shot up, hit it. Hit the 1272, bounce back. Now we ran again because capitulation set in because there is no resistance. Okay, so last time we ran up, we had a huge retracement, probably a 78.6% retrace from our bottom here to our top. Dang, so close. So close. It's like 75%, okay? But what you did, you actually bounced off the 1618 fib extension that we have already, and from there you've broken out of your flag. So, good stuff, man. No confirmation on the breakout, so be careful. And we're sky high right now, so we'll see if Zill can pull an ONT. That's it. We talked about if you could break and hold and confirm out of this flag, your measured move up would be 8,029 Satoshis. Sorry, I have to play DJ sometimes, guys. Hey, Marshall. Thank you so much for the Tier 3 Patreon. Really appreciate you, man. I'm going to do everything in my power to get you the best trade setups, the best value that you seek, my friend. Thanks, dude. I do appreciate you, man. No, Big Fish. I have not done Storm yet. How do I trade? What do you mean, how do I trade? I swing trade, man. That is how you trade. That's how I trade, anyway. Sweet Arlo. It's a good area to sell on Zill just because of the divergence, the bearish divergence we have, right? No, I do not use Elliott Wave. It's not my thing, man. It's a speculative theory that fails a lot. Even if you master it, it fails a lot. So I'm a risk to reward swing trader. Now, I came from the stock market, KVZ. Love just hanging out and seeing me work and spreading the word about your channel. Thanks, Robert, man. Really appreciate the kind words, man. What's up, LeBron James? Dude, LeBron James, guys, in the house. Wow, I didn't know he had a YouTube channel or a YouTube account. What's up, Brad? Yeah, Arlo, they have to. Thank you, Jules. Only one's doing well? Or are you talking about my today's pick? Alright. What's up with the ... BBB? That's what we can call you, man. Iota. Sweet, man. Well, I'm glad. I hope you got in on it, Jules. If it hit our entry target. Yes. Love it, man. This was the Jesus trade. I know some of you made thousands on this one. Yeah, I think some of them haven't hit their entry yet. Maybe they have. But, I don't know. We'll see. Haven't had a chance to check it out a little bit. So, IOTA looking wonderful. Breaking the highest highs of this bull run we've been on, which is great. But, obviously, showing bearish divergence on our RSI, which is understandable. My God, right? You probably won't hit above 88 on the RSI again. Absurd, man. Absurdity. And you're also showing clear levels of Class A bearish divergence. So that's also, you know, go figure, right? This is getting very, very high, very froggy. Okay, it's pulling a verge. But we did talk about longer term targets because we broke out of a huge falling wedge pattern. Measured moves 24668 Satoshi level. Then you also have your 50% retrace and your 618. Your 50% is 22,503 and your 618 is 24,754. So we have longer term targets here, and we're just riding it out. Took tons of our profit. I mean, tons of our profit at our two targets down here for the Patreon, but I never sold everything. Actually bought a little bit more when we hit this support here. It's a wonderful little scalp, but that's it's tough to, you know, get the Patreons on that. This happens very quick, so. How do I forecast long-term trades? The trend. Just look at the trend. Look, IOTA. It's reversed its trend, obviously. Use harmonic patterns. Very good way to do it. But the trend, normally, that's how I do it. Swing trade. 4 or 5 days in a trade, sometimes a week. That's about it. I don't really go further than that. DC or Marvel? What was the one with the Avengers? I think Marvel, right? That's like, you know. I like Thor, man. Thor's to Jesus, man. Yeah, Brosov. It looked so good, or it looks so good. It looks great. We're hitting some... You're definitely hitting a level of resistance right now. I mean, this is probably going to... It's hard to say. Really, it's hard to say if we're going to break... I mean, because right after that, you have another one. 187.58. Then after that, wow. The 382, you might hit that and then retrace back some. So... Thanks, Tristy. Really do appreciate it, man. Hope those trades are working out for you. Guys, I've been going to the stream, I guess, 1 hour and 20 minutes now. Thanks for being here. Really do appreciate it. Crypto and Chill, episode 52. Trying to stay hyped. Coffee. It sure does. Absolutely, Team Stiggy. That's the whole... Yeah, we do that. For the lower tier Patreon, just because we want to incentivize you to go to tier 3 to show that, hey, it works, right? And yeah, we can't fake it. I mean, it's... Yeah, Thor is an Aussie, man. He is. Truly is. Nubbits, Brayden. Yep, fake beard, man. Fake beard. Alright, so, you know, on our shorter term fibs, we're about to be approaching that 1618. Whew, man, that's insane. It's crazy. You know, the 1272 was that, you know, that's pretty much a standard profit-taking level for your bullish Gartley patterns. So, yeah, Unleash Wills, man, thanks for the bits, man. See, man, that's IOTA, and it's wonderful. It was a wonderful trade. My God, Patreons were told to go long here, but this was another one of those. We did a video on a lightning analysis. We said, hey, great area to go long, very low risk, high reward opportunity, and there you go, hit target very fast. People made a lot of money on this one. So. That's it, Broseph. That's it, man. Awesome, Unleash Wolves, and then thanks so much for the upgrade. How many people Patreon crew? 100,000 subs? Yeah, I'll shave then, man. Beautiful rounding action on AE. Talked about critical levels of resistance up here. Okay, this 2295 was your big one. If you could break that, man, this is incredible development of this rounding action. This is very bullish. We did talk about short term, okay? These two areas, you had bearish divergence, right? Class A, higher high, lower level of positive momentum than your previous high, which was lower. And yeah, we talked about, wow, look at that. Came down to this old level of support, 2102, bounced off of it. Now we're back within this upward sloping trend line. Very interesting. AE seems like something to at least think about. You had this wedge here and clean up a little bit. Okay. Listen, this is it right here. Pretty good area to get in if you wanted to. If you had a, it's not the best value, but you could set a tight stop loss and lose a little bit. But your potential here for a pretty nice run is very high, based on this pattern, based on the way we're making higher lows than our previous lows consistently. If we can just break this area, it seems like a real possibility. We have a lot of symmetry. Symmetry is beautiful. Remember the IOST? cup and handle, beautiful symmetry when hanging on my wall. This is beautiful symmetry. So we'll see if this works out, but yeah, I do like this. I love the way this is developing right now. So, but again, you do have this clear levels of resistance. 2314 will be the big one. So you've hit it twice now, not been able to break it, but you've definitely got some buying pressure going on. Okay. Looks good to me, man. So let's see what happens. Yeah, something you could do. You could just say this is going on too. If you wanted a little bit more vision, I guess it seems like this might make sense. Okay, something like this. Right? So you're just kind of in the middle right here. Probably your best area was down here, but I don't think you'll ever hit those levels again. Just based on the, again, based on the way we're rounding out, probably will never get an opportunity down here to buy. So you already had your golden cross, right? Your 20s above your 50, above your 200. Very bullish stuff. Now all we have to do is break our previous highs. That's all we have to do, and we're going to run to very nice levels, because if you see here, looking left, these are miniature swing highs. Okay, look at the 1 day, probably very insignificant. Okay, there are no swing highs here. So your next, where you will run to is up here. This is 35.20 if you can break out of those areas. That's how it is. We had miniature swing highs on the 4 hour. We go out at the 1 day to look, and none of those exist on the 1 day. So yeah, if you can break this area, this 2408 pretty much is your last line. If you can break and hold and confirm above it, you will run to 35.20. There's a very good chance of that. So guys, keep your eye on AE1. Seriously. Looks like it's setting up for a very nice rounding bottom. Or cup and handle, whatever. Okay, it's AE. There you go, man. There you go, Wolves. Just for you, man. It's AE. Fun for Julianne. What's next? What? Did none of my stuff save? Yeah, I guess it didn't. Because I remember we looked at this kind of recently. I think this week or something. But, okay, so hitting a very clear level of resistance, right? Not good. Oh, look, your golden cross, Julianne. There it is. There's Fun's golden cross. Terrible area to buy, but breaking above this area resistance was very good. Now you might retrace a little bit, but maybe not. This looks wonderful though. Okay, really like that. And probably just give ourselves some vision of what's going on with it. Looks about right. Okay, so good area to buy. Be down to this 490 zone, right around this area. Previous highs, right? Good level support, big battleground area. Okay. Yep. So I think if you come down to this 490 area, this would be a good area to buy. Truly would be good area to buy, and then you could sell up here at 565 if you wanted to. That'd be a good trade, low risk, high reward situation. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's fun. And so you're making a class C bearish divergence down here, so you can see this. Okay, you double topped on your histogram. You made a high, then you made a higher high with the same level of positive momentum. So it's a weak form of divergence, but nevertheless it is there and it's worth talking about. So there you go. Something else. Maybe we could do the 2 touch points down at the bottom on our parallel channel instead of something like that. Yeah, something like that. There you go. Get more touch points down here. So, yep, down here at this bottom trend line, would be best, I think, to buy. You don't want to buy here. But pretty good levels of volume, too. Right, more significant. The highest green volume candles we've seen since beginning of March. So, we'll see what happens with this. But Julianne looks great. Yeah, that golden cross happening literally right now. Very good find. Very good find on fun. Okay, so do have a lot of resistance, a lot of adversity ahead of us, okay? So we'll see if we can break that, but one step at a time. That's fun. I know Rec barely hit that buy area for Patreons. I know it did. Pretty much, Drew. Pretty much, man. 100 bits, 80 cents. Yep, because Twitch takes a lot of it, and you know it gets divvied up. So fun is fun. It is. BTS Keebs. That was one of the first Patreons. My God, that was a beautiful Patreon trade. Oh my God. Rat Lab. No power's not been checked, but put on the list. I mean, you know, I'm going to be doing a recap of all our Patreon trades tomorrow, so that'll be to the tier 2 and tier 3 folk. Be able to see that. Sorry to hear that, Unleash Wolves, man. Well, hopefully I can help make you some money, man. Alright, just scrolling through, guys. Late tonight, sorry. What's up, Stuart, man? Well, here's what it is, dude. So, we talked about this on Rec. You had one, I mean, my God, stream sniped. Patreon sniped. Had our buy opportunity. You had a double bottom wick right here. Tweezers. And then from there, see you buy. Now you're up outside of the ascending triangle that we broke. Holding it, double bottoming off it, using it as a support. That's it. That's why you wait for the money to come to you with your limit buys, so you don't have to care about anything that happens above the triangle. And we talked about targets on this. Well, your target 44.58, 44.84 area, right around here. This should be a little higher. Okay. That's it. Hope you Patreon got in on this, because we barely made it. Thanks, Brozov. Thank you, Unleash Wolves. Appreciate you, man. Jorge says, how about OMG after that huge pump is going to continue going up or downhill from here? Probably up. Maybe some consolidation first, but nevertheless, yeah, you're gonna have, you know, look, these coins, they went on very bullish runs, and they went through 2 to 3 month corrections. Okay, that on average on the stock market, 100 days is your correction phase. And so, just like the stock market, crypto, it seems like it's respecting that rule, that average, and is and, you know, everything's turning around, going through the altcoin spring. All these coins, IOTA, EOS went and touched its great FOMO levels in like 4 hour and 1 4-hour candle. It did that. Link, no, I don't know if Link did it. I can't remember which one did it. We have so many coins that are breaking out to good levels. It's so nice. So many good trade setups. But it's about time, right? Again, corrections, they last for 3 months, 2 to 3 months, and then it's game time. Rec, look right here. Golden cross on Rec on the 4-hour. Right as you had the golden cross, you came down to our buy level, you shot right back up. Now it's outside of that ascending triangle stuff, right? The trend lines, that's it. Okay, so congratulations if you're in on Rec. You still have a lot of profit to make. Still should be in this. Okay, so that's Rec. Sweet. We'll go to CDT real quick, man. Did we hit, guys, did we ever hit our buy zone? Can't remember. This had to be. We had to have hit it, right? It tanked, and we said buy here, anywhere around here. Someone let me know in the Patreon. Let me know about CDT. Okay, so this was another one of those buying pressure accumulation areas. CDT hit its entry price once. Heck yeah, Rory. Limit orders went off. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, man. You gotta have them, because if you're sleeping or something and we tank down there and we bounce, look how many times we've had these. They hit that value area and they bounce from there like that. So appreciate it, Rory. You Jesus, man. Omar, I'm good, man. A little tired. Just a little tired, man. Guys, I'm going 1 hour and 36 minutes now. Thanks for being here. On Bitcoin, that 400 potential rise out of the symmetrical triangle takes us to exactly the 382 fib line. Where are your top to bottom plot points on your fib lines, MK? And I'll check it out next time we get there. CDT still got a long way to go. Long way to go. It's going to take time, okay? Look, think about it like this. If you were in a pattern that went from the beginning of January all the way to the 12th, and you broke out of it, do you think in a day or 2 days or 3 days your trade will be complete? No, it's going to take time. And honestly, I might think about readjusting our plot points so you can make more money. 1170 seems like a decent area you could take profit at this point. The way it's developing, the trend could be reversing. I was a little skeptical on this because we still haven't quite broken this range up here. Right, we're just now breaking it, which is wonderful. Let's go ahead and plot that. Candle body close right here. See, you've broken that, so should be looking for a nice run tonight with CDT. Moving to the upside, at least to the 694 area. Okay, this is going to be your next level of resistance, strong level. So we'll see if we can break that, but I think that would be the next move up. Very good levels of volume on the break. The breakout of that ascending triangle, that pseudo ascending triangle. It's essentially the same thing. That's how we're having a lot of success on these trades. We're seeing accumulation form, and we're seeing a reaction high area, which is being formed as there's a sell wall there, and we're just seeing that, scoping it out, and the sell wall's getting scared because all the peasants are buying in over and over and over, and you just look 1, 2, 3, right? You actually had 4. You had one more opportunity here. Okay, so breaking this right now, great stuff. See if you can hold above it, move up. Look, first level profit taking for the Patreon is gonna be 800. Okay, if you bought down here, it's still gonna be 800. Don't deviate, but I'm just saying, the way I'm thinking about it now, if we can break this area and hold above it, I think we should be heading up to this 1170 area, no problem, man. 1170, no problem. 1350, no problem. Look, previous swing, all right, after your 694 area, should just run like an easy. Very easy. There are no reaction highs, or excuse me, there's no swing highs that would be formed as resistances. That'd be very weak levels of resistance, 821, but I think 1170 is a very real possibility if we can break, wholly broken, if we could hold above this current area right now. Okay, zooming in, let's see it. Candle body closes, we're holding above it right now. Hey, Brian, man, thanks so much for the $10 contribution, man. You the Jesus, dude. Couldn't do it without you. Thanks, Brian. You Jesus, man. This music's kind of weird. Thanks for your support, Omar. Really appreciate you, man. That's right, Emrys. Sure has. It's been good, man. It's been real good. Hey, Braden. Thanks so much for the Tier 3 Patreon, man. Looking forward to working with you. If you got any questions, just hit me up in the Discord, and do everything in my power to give you the value you seek. You got my word. Thanks, Braden. Sure did easy A. Is there a reason it's not? Just because it's not on the, you know, like all these exchanges. Okay, TradingView has the API of certain exchanges, and if a coin is not on one of those certain exchanges, then it's not going to be on TradingView, unfortunately. So, sorry about that, Unleash Wolves. From the, the 11K, you did swing high to swing low, right? I would think, right, MK Honey? Pretty sure. I think Storm's about to have a nice run. If it breaks 382, it's a nice bull on the 4 hour. MACD's nice, and the RSI has nice room. Oh, we'll check it out. Oh man, I'm liking this song. Stuart loves Storm, man. What I reckon about QLC? Thought we had good things to say about QLC. Can y'all hear the music? It sounds pretty good, man. Not necessarily. You Unleash Wolves, you do want to get in the tier 3 though, like, or not tier 3. You want to get in the Discord though, just so like you can be in the traders chat. We have an active chat, and we are posting charts and stuff like that. It's a community, right? So it's always good being a part of a crypto community that we all have the same interest in mind. So yeah, you get in there. If you have any questions, man, you can just PM me. If you have a question, man, do all I can to help. Way to stay in a trade if Bitcoin takes a dip and our stop losses don't hit. Depends, Jules. Just which one, man? All of them? What was the last crypto trade? Who's the Jesus, man? Whoever's in the trade is the Jesus. It's not me, man. Sweet, Unleash Wolves. Yeah, man. Get in our Discord, man. This is a good question, Jules. I mean, like, so you notice how Bitcoin has tanked before, and these altcoins haven't been bothered by it. It's a very, very tough question to answer, because if TA is disrespected, it's very hard for me to, you know, be right on things. When TA is respected, and normally it is, right? We know it's normally respected, but when Bitcoin makes moves that are very volatile and erratic, it potentially could or could not have any effect on the price. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And so it's very tough for me to answer. All I can do is give you the best trade setups and make sure and ensure that you're protecting yourself from high risk situations. That's all I can do. And hopefully you made enough money at this point to where, you know, everything's good. You know, Patreon's paid for itself and all that. So AE Rising Wedge, ooh, could be, man. Hope that helps, Jules, that answer. Just let me know, man. We'll check it out. I know you want to preserve profit, right, Jules? You're talking about that if Bitcoin tank, or not, yeah, Bitcoin tanks and you're in CDT or something like that. You don't want to lose out on some profit, but sometimes you just got to be, you can move your stop loss up, right, on CDT at this point. If you had it down here, your limit buy hit, move it up to maybe right here, 544. That would ensure that you know you didn't make much, but you at least sold with profit. If we broke below this old level of resistance, you might be done, and you might tank instead of getting stopped out. Maybe you're just taking some profit and getting out. So you can move up your stop loss a little bit if you want to, but just make sure they're in real good areas. You know, they make sense, because you don't want to move your stop loss up here to 569, because we know the key level of support is going to be here at 555. Right, so you want to do it below 555, because we could come down here, dip, bounce off this for a little while, and then shoot up, right? So gotta make sure when you move your stop losses up, it makes sense. So a CDT, man. So look at a Storm. Oh man, I like this, dude. So looking for an entry. I think right now it's very high. You're waiting for it to come down. You're just waiting. This is a waiting game on Storm. That's it. There's nothing more to talk about. I think you're at a critical level of resistance, and your best area of value in buying Storm you could ever buy would be down here at 394 with a stop loss at 381, and you would sell your position at 463, which is where we just touched. As you can see, people Smart people bought down here and are selling up here, and now we're making lower prices. So if we can get down here to this level, great entry. If not, no one cares, because we're traders and we go with the best value and the best risk to reward. Up here, terrible risk to reward. What are you doing up here? What are you doing? Critical level resistance, we've tested and failed multiple times. Look right here, these wicks, it's a zone of resistance. So buy low, sell high. Okay, hope that helps. Technically class A bearish divergence, because you did make a higher high than your previous high. You did. It's technical, and so it's class A. So your purest and strongest form of bearish divergence, and thundering outside. Storm. The storm is upon us. We're talking about storm, and it's storming. Okay, so you got all kinds of divergence, right? So you technically made a higher high, and you made a lower high on your strength, right? Your relative strength. So you have divergence, both bearish, hitting the top of a critical resistance that screams at us that we should be seeing lower prices. But if it does happen, that'd be wonderful, because that's what we want. We want it to tank down to these buying levels for this low value. Okay, that's it. That's storm. So let's do it, man. Thanks, Guy and Marco, for those 100 bits, man. You Jesus, dude. Really appreciate you, dude. Okay, man. Someone wanted to see Power. Yeah, Power was a Patreon. Patreon Jesus, man. Oh, I know you hit this. I know you hit this, guys. Brewery. Limit buy? Did Jesus, man? Anyone? Sending triangle, light to Jesus. Yeah. Accumulation, buying pressure. Golden cross. What more could you ask for? Wonderful buying entry position that was posted on the Patreon. Silver platter handed to you. Did you take it? Did you take it, guys? I filled up on Power for sure, Brandon. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, Rory. It's okay, man. You're on CDT though. No big deal, right? Okay, that's it. That's Power. What you're in the money. I think you're up like, shoot, man, you're up like 700 satoshis on this trade from filling up. So the song's terrible. Hey, Jules Santana, man, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits, man. Thanks, brother. Couldn't do without you, wouldn't do without you. Thanks, brother. Back to TA. Sorry, what happened? I'm in 8 Patreon trades right now. Heck yeah, man. That's right, Rat Lab is good, man. I'm on TRX. TRX is doing fine right now. It's right around that. It's a couple sats higher than the entry position. So, hey, no wait, never mind. We already talked about that. Sorry, I looked left and I was like, okay, yeah, Bitcoin. Man, such a George Soros sell wall going on with Bitcoin. Heck yeah, Jules. Heck yeah, man. Percentage are too high, man. Any way I can make less? What do you mean? Talking about you're making too much money? Is that what you're saying, Brandon? XRP ledgers being used by Amazon and Apple. Dang, man, that's crazy. When did that happen? Is that news, Stuart? When did that happen, man? Is it the Hey Brandon, is it that meme of that guy with the white beard, and he's like, it's too dang high? You know what I'm talking about? But no, we were talking about your measured move. Oh yes, that's right. That's right. We zoomed out. Falling wedge pattern. Our targets 50%, 618, and the measured move. So you had multiple levels of 65, 85, 72, 85, and the 77, 25 area. So that's it, man. This is a long way to go. This is going to take some time, okay? This is going to take time. Betty Davis says, hi. Betty Davis says. Heck yeah. Braden, welcome to our Discord, man. Thanks for being here, man. So, guys, we got 9 till. 9 till. Okay, so that's power, man. We'll see if we can hit our targets. Looks wonderful, though. Looks like a good shot of that. Omar, dude, thanks so much for that $20 contribution, man. Really appreciate you. Thanks, man. You Jesus, couldn't do it without you. Gonna question about you some chat in Discord, man. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate you, brother. Thank y'all so much for the contributions tonight, guys. You're awesome, Omar. Thanks, dude. So, QLC was asked about. Whew, beautiful, man. Freaking beautiful. I love it, man. These are the types I'd die for. Like, I know breakouts are great. Don't get me wrong. But these are the Jesus coins, man. So predictable. Great areas of buying and selling. Everything in unison, guys. You can buy at $16.91 or $17.07 wherever you desire. Having a stop loss at $16.71, lower than any wick in this little channel. And you have your sell order at $18.63. I have learned a lot from you, mate, about TA. I learned how to walk, and now I can run. So you're like Forrest Gump, man. The Forrest Gump Jesus, dude. Gas, Cayenne, Marco. Dude, thanks so much for the 200 bits, man. Really appreciate you, Cayenne. I'm really happy, man. Like, get a lot of fulfillment about being a positive influence in your life, man. So thank you about that, dude. Thanks, man. Very nice. We might get another swing at this if we wanted soon, guys, just because you have triple MACD class B bearish divergence. Triple MACD class B bearish divergence. Wonderful. Should be breaking down, and just pray to Jesus you get another shot at this, because you've already gotten too many opportunities here on QLC. So love QLC. Keep it on your radar. I have an alert set up on it in case it ever gets to these levels. I'm gonna know about it to freak out and light the torches, the Gondorian torches, to alert Rohan and the world, Middle Earth, that the trade is upon us. Okay? That's right, John. Teach a man to fish. Screw the fish. Teach to fish. That's awesome, Stuart. IBM with XLM, dude. That would be stellar, wouldn't it? Ha. Thanks again, Omar. Yeah, I'm only concerned about XRP, Stuart. It's just that it's like there's billions of those coins, and it's not like you're buying into a stock, right? Where like that money of their revenue gets put back to the shareholders, right? It's not like that's not the model. There's too many coins to do that. So like they start making a ton of money. How do you even know you're It's a utility token that you're buying. You're buying the same coins that the banks are buying, right? Just for the transactions, and they dump it. Like, it's just weird, man. It's a really weird nebulous model, and so normally when you got that weird nebulous model, it's best to just go to something that makes more sense financially for an investment. That's why I'm always just a little freaked out and weirded out by Ripple, the way its model is in terms of paying back coin holders, making sure the price rises, not based on market makers pumping and dumping the coin on technicals, because that's all this stuff is right now. It's just a trader's market. Hey, Colin, thanks so much for the tier 3 Patreon. Really appreciate you, man. Colin, you've got my word that I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you get the best value that you're looking for. You got my word. Oh, I didn't even see Omar had a note. I wouldn't have learned the T of the TA without you, brother. Can't thank you enough, man. Omar, thanks so much for the kind words, dude. Really appreciate you, and means a lot, dude. Seriously does. And really, everyone's feedback and support has been overwhelming and humbling, and I'm very happy and very fulfilled. Like I said last night, it's been one of the best 2 months of my life, and I'm not saying anything like, hey, I've had a bad. No, my life's been incredible. I've had a great life, a lot of accomplishments, a lot of good things have gone on, and the fact that I've had a good life and I still say that means even more. So it's been good, guys. Yeah, MK, at this point you can move it up to like 7,900 at this point. Yes, go ahead and do that. Nothing wrong with that, dude. And then 78.80 if you were feeling liberal. Heck yeah, brother. Preserve that capital. For sure, Francisco, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Thanks for all your support. You said some very kind things too, so. Finding your show has been a godsend. I've learned way more from you than all the rest of the TA YouTube stars combined. I didn't even know they were TA people. I thought they were just pretending to be TA people. Thanks, Jampo. I can also vouch for you. Learned a ton on your TA. Hey, Play Dead, man. Thanks so much for those 200 bits, man. You to Jesus, man. Couldn't do it without you. Really means a lot, man. Thanks a bunch, dude. Get a trades a screenshot like it was at first instead of trading view link. That would be helpful, guys. Y'all hear that? We have a request. Team Stiggy says screenshot instead of trading view link, and I liked the link too, but I don't know, maybe it wasn't coming in clear. I don't know. We'll look into it. We'll talk about it, Team Stiggy. We'll talk about that, okay? See what we can do. We might just do a vote, a straw poll or something on it to see what is optimum, and have something democratic for all the Patreons that are in that tier. Hey, Brandon, I don't know, mining, it's not my ballpark. We have Cryptogenic in our Discord who's, Jesus of mining, so. Is yo-yo? I think so, right? I know the ticker, I look at the coin, I look at the setup on it, and I just, I don't know, I guess, right? Stuart is yo-yo. Okay, can anyone direct message me on Twitter? Mission Control, can y'all do that? Do you see that? Yeah, we're working out right now, Wolves. Thanks, bro, again for the 200 bits, man. Really appreciate you, brother. Thanks, dude. Screenshot. You like the screenshot? The link is good. The link is good. Oh no. Oh no. We have a complete divide on opinion of the link versus the screenshot. Link is good, but both would be great. Screenshot's easier for cell phone. No, I was saying charting it, like doing my TA on it, Robert. Not necessarily like they're sketchy as a company. I'm just saying like my TA gets disrespected there, but on Bitfinex it never gets disrespected. It's like it's good. And I'm saying that like my TA will work out the way it should, but before it does, it'll like be disrespected by Coinbase because the prices are skewed or something like that. And that's probably because they want to give you a terrible bid and ask. Whether you want to buy or sell, they're going to make you buy high, sell low. That's what they try to make you do on Coinbase. You have no option, no limit buy, no limit sell on Coinbase itself. There's GDAX, of course, but we're just talking about Coinbase. So, yeah, man. God. Yeah, and the fees on top of that. They give you a terrible bid and ask price, and then the fees are ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, it's okay. GDAX for sure, man. So, look, guys, it's top of the hour. So, you're local on the 8s. Let's go to Bitcoin. There you go. Hey, MK, look at that. How their TA is being respected. My TA and your TA, brother. See that? It's hitting that 8130, and it's hitting your little downward sloping trend line. Pretty crazy, man. You're looking up the Patreon setup today? Do you mean you're what do you mean you're looking up the Patreon setup? Oh, you're talking about just looking up what we posted, I think, right? XCM is going on a run. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, it was an ascending triangle too, I believe, XCM. It looked pretty good. Oh, on the yo-yo. Yo-yo. I did the upgrade for try to get in Discord, but I'm as sharp as a beach ball. No, dude, we're working on it, man. You talking about a Twitch direct message? Yeah, there's something wrong with our when we get a contribution. It's something weird. It makes it I can't read any kind of chat that someone posts a comment. We'll fix that. But yeah, no, we're gonna Wolves. We're gonna get you, man. We'll get you, Wolves. Don't worry about that, man. Just hang tight, brother. Look at Bitcoin ascending. That's right, man. Ascending triangle. IMO. IMO. It's doing the same stuff that an ascending triangle would do, right? There's a sell wall, George Soros, then there are the peasants, and the peasants keep buying, and there's buying pressure, and we're reaching critical mass. We're really kind of at the end of our ropes here. We extend this a little bit more. Okay. We just move out of the way real quick. Yeah, the measure move, right, would be up here at 85.20, but we're looking at the measure move here. That might be the shorter term area that we would run to, which makes sense because it'd be the top of that flag. Good area to shave a little off, maybe, because we might retrace back down, or we might just keep flagging up and then hit that target, which is our measured move of our huge falling wedge pattern that we've broken out of, right? Confirmed breakout on stupid levels of volume, the highest level of volume we've seen since the 22nd of December. So yeah, man, yeah, that 382, there it is, MK. There's that 382, man. So yeah, there'd be that zone, that move zone, if we could if the triangle is respected. But yeah, that wicked right there. Very interesting. Multiple schools of thought. Look, you can have different TA and both be right. You know, I can have a wedge and someone else can have a parallel channel. We could have vice versa and both be right at the end of the day, right? Oh yeah, absolutely. Crypto Nurse, absolutely. Huh. Yo-yo with a W. Hold on. Nah, yo-yo is different than yo-yo. Ah, I see. No, it's not. So, Yo-Yo announces Yo-Yo tokens, spelled the way we spelled it, on Bitfinex. We're excited to announce the ERC20 version of the Yo-Yo YOYO token, been listed on Bitfinex. So, it is the same, it seems. Let me make sure I get confirmation on that. Oh wait, oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, guys. Mess with the ticker up here. Not sure. I guess they are the same thing. Stuart could tell us. Stuart, help. Big Fish, there's a theory going out that Bitfinex caused the volume spike. They allow shorts on Bitcoin, and the shorts were stacking so high they liquid all of them by buying a crap load of Bitcoin to bleed it. Hey, Big Fish, did you see my did you see our most recent video on our main YouTube page, Big Fish? Let me know if you did, man. Let me know. I don't think you did. You're back on phone call. True. Be careful, man. 10 times NANO. Yeah, we can look at DGB. Yeah, you need to, Big Fish. You'll be like, dude, what? You know where that rumor came from? It came from our show. That's where it came from. So, alright, that's Bitcoin. Having issues again, once again, with this 8130 area / our downward sloping trend line. So, yeah, Mo was, XVG was number 4, I believe, done in this show. So we've been going 2 hours and 8 minutes now. So, let's go to Litecoin real quick. Whoa, whoa. Some serious spike right there. Just price action. Fail. Big fail. Failed right there. Hey, Princess Riley, thanks so much for the sub. You the real Jesus lady. We couldn't do it without you. Any question about TS in the chat in the Discord? Thanks, Princess Riley. Good to see you. Thanks for being at the joining the team. Sweet. I just got a friend request from Unleashed. And accepted. There you go, bro. There you go, man. So yeah, you hit the top and look, you're unable to continue. Like you opened, looks like right here, you pushed it up, head fake, breaking back down within. There you are. It's a 4-hour candle. We got 2 hours and 50 minutes left on this, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, huge range, great area to go short here. You'd been money a big amount. So. Guess I'm going again 2 hours and 10 minutes now, minus a little spike in power. Still outside here. No confirmation though. No confirmation. Look at the 1 hour. Huh. Break hook. You broke and you hooked. You at least respected this previous level resistance as support, which is a good sign on the 1 hour. It's nice. But yeah, we'll see. Heck yeah, Unleash. I'm glad you made it, man. Thanks for being here. Being there. Here and there at the same time. had a cell phone call. Oh, I'm glad you're back, man, Drew. 20 crossed over your 200. Nice. Now you get 50. It's got to catch up. All right. It's Ethereum. You know, checked it 3 times now. So, gonna look at DGB real quick, and then probably get out of here, guys. There you go. Both targets have been hit. That's it. Yeah, if you're in DGB, you've hit target on both. You're running again. Now you're showing a lot of strength off this 20 MA. That's it. You did it. DGB won the ball game, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. Zoom out. You can see a falling wedge pattern. The measured move of this falling wedge was here. 367. You've hit it. Not much more to talk about. It's done. Done deal. You won. And you hit the 618 and the 50%. That's it. All 3 targets hit. Should be exiting your position and moving on to the next coin to trade, looking for the best setup. You can find that on our Patreon page. If you're looking to make the best trades, the best risk to reward, you know, learn how to become a better trader yourself, join our Patreon today. It's going to be posted in the chat, a link. Yeah, we'll see. Make sure, you know, stay safe out there. Bitcoin's having some serious issues at that 8130, but I do think that as long as we keep making higher lows, that we should see a nice spike up. If we can just keep ascending like that. So we'll see. All right, guys. So it's been fun. Really appreciate y'all so much, and looking forward to next time. So until then, stay hyped.